We're in Theater 6 again.
It's about the 7th time, maybe? I don't know.
It's literally been the same exact theater every time we come.
Yep, but day 36 in Theater 6, we're about to see Call Me By Your Name.
Call me by your name.
But
it's about calling people by their name, I guess.
Yeah, so you're Marco.
Wait, how am I still Marco? I'm calling you by your name, so you're Marco still.
I'm saying to you, call me by your name. You call me by your name.
Oh, so you're Blake.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I hope the movie's like that, because then it'll be funny. But
it's got one of the dudes from Lady Bird in it. That's all I know.
True. That's why we're looking forward to it. No, I'm not doing that now.
You didn't think it was gonna have gay connotation?
Well, I didn't think to the effect of the way that. All right, so like, yeah, I knew it was gonna be like funny, and I just made a joke about it, but not in the way that it shows in the movie. Won't spoil it because I still think it's a good movie, but
it was a very average movie.
The soundtrack and the setting, for the most part, were my favorite parts of the entire movie. Northern Italy looks awesome. The music sounds great, except for some parts where it got a little wonky.
The editing of the music was rough. They didn't do a good job doing the music.
Yeah, some parts were weird.
Good music, but not done well.
Oh yeah, and with the video editing, like when they went inverted too for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, that was weird. I didn't understand that.
That was like his flashback.
They could have made it not neon orange and black.
Yeah, it was weird.
Flashback. I don't know. It was very average in my opinion.
I don't know what the runtime was, but it felt longer than it was.
Like a 2 hour and 15 minute movie.
Yeah, that's actually a detriment to the score because that's like it shouldn't
have ended like a half hour earlier.
Yeah, did we really need the ending that it gave us? No.
They could have cut some of that off. There were a couple times they could have ended it where it would have been a decent ending, but the ending they chose lasted too long.
Yep. What would you give it?
I'd give it a 5 out of 10. Very average.
I'm thinking I give it a 6.
Primal Rage.
Yeah.
Bigfoot Reborn.
Scary movie.
It looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
We drove 45 minutes to see it because apparently it didn't want to play at a theater near us.
Yep. Primal Rage.
Wonderful. 10 out of 10.
Awesome movie.
All right, we're done.
That's it? Oh, wow. All right.
It was interesting.
It was very interesting.
Special effects were definitely phenomenal. As far as the story goes, that's a different story.
Yeah. It was pretty weak. I mean, the story itself isn't great. The plot, the characters.
I really liked their take on Bigfoot itself, and I thought he looked awesome. And he was really cool.
The guy who does it, and they explain it at the end of the movie, does a great costume, and it shows. There were some scenes that got me a little bit like laughing out of stupidity because
playing peekaboo.
Primal Peekaboo. That's what it should have been called. The wife screaming, she was god awful.
That was annoying. I was so happy when she stopped yelling.
It was like a banshee.
Yeah, it was so loud.
There was other scenes that were crazy, funny, and dumb and weird, but they were overall, regardless of the cheesiness, I would definitely recommend seeing it. What rating would you give it?
I really don't know what to give this.
As a B film, because it is a B film. It pretty much is.
As a B film, I'd probably give it an 8. If I was ranking it as a normal film, it would only be like a 4.
Yeah,
but
I actually agree. So 4 on the regular, but if it's a B film, definitely recommend it. 7.5 out of 10. I showed up late to the movie, and Blake is currently sitting in it. The movie didn't start yet, but it's day 38. Here to see The Dark Crystal. My moviepass was screwing up and told me I had no money to purchase my ticket. More on that later. Okay, just got out of The Dark Crystal, and
it was pretty dark.
Yeah, and it was pretty crystal-y.
It's really purpley, but
yeah. The movie was well put together, and I like that.
But I thought for being an 80s film, it had really solid visual effects and stuff.
Yeah, 100%. Really cool. Jim Henson, as always, the master of his craft, but the story just didn't do a whole lot for me personally. I thought
it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was neat, you know, just slightly above average.
It was a basic story. Nothing really stood out about it. It just made it cool.
Yeah.
This was all puppets.
Yeah, the whole thing, not a single human actor. But what would you give it?
I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay. I'm gonna go flat 6. Day 39. Here to see Beast of Burden.
Burden of the Beast.
Yeah, the Daniel Radcliffe movie. I don't know what it's about.
But a theater's right here, so you should stop walking.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Have you wanted to see a movie that had no purpose at all? Did you want to watch a man fly in a plane for an hour and a half?
Actually, yes.
Well, I got the movie for you. beast of burden. Watch Daniel Radcliffe fly a plane and talk to 3 or 4 different people on the phone and radio.
Wow.
This movie sucked.
It was the worst.
Literally, what I just said was what the movie was him on a radio or phone call while flying a plane.
Yeah,
it freaking sucked.
If they make the trailer, that's going to be the narration because that's all you're going to get. Honestly,
I'll make them a great infomercial.
Yeah, the concept of the movie, bad. Putting it on screen, worse. Don't do this again, please. Daniel Radcliffe, I feel for you. I know that you need money, but the whole movie was terrible. I mean, it was the only, even they try and make it the only high note in the entire plot of just him in the plane talking on the phone and getting upset at things. Dude, his his emotions weren't even good.
Yeah,
no character was interesting. They were all bland. Everything was terrible. It was I'm surprised I didn't fall asleep like I did in Winchester. This was bad.
Well, I'm already falling asleep anyways, and then that movie didn't help.
Oh yeah. What were you out for 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
It doesn't matter.
Because it was literally the first 15 minutes of the movie happened, and literally all it was different shots of him in the plane, talking on the plane.
Yep.
And I looked at him and I was like, this is exactly the movie I didn't want to see because I'm going to fall asleep. And then 10 minutes later I fell asleep, woke up, it was doing the exact same thing. It was so bad.
Yeah, never see this movie.
Yes,
what would you give it?
1.5.
I'm going with a 2 out of 10.
1.5 out of 10.
Yeah, that's it.
Mark is going to be late, but we're seeing Detective Chinatown 2. Never seen the first one, no idea what the second one is, but hopefully it's good. It's supposed to be a comedy, I think, so we'll find out.
All right, I'm already 5 minutes late, but I think it's day 40. We're about to see Detective Chinatown. Let's hope it's good. Detective Chinatown! It was good.
I think it was my favorite foreign film that we've seen in the theater so far.
It was
that was
a comedy.
Absolutely hilarious.
It was, oh man. So it's a roller coaster, and you're gonna enjoy it, but not for all the reasons you think. We had no idea what we were walking into, but I'm glad I saw it, and I think I'm gonna watch the first one and hopefully the third because they
hopefully
there's
a third. If there's a third, we're watching it. I can tell you that.
China is unapologetic with the way that they do stereotypes. I have to admit that was hilarious for the most part. They hit pretty much everybody.
As a film-wise, not that great of a film.
No.
But if you're looking at it in any other limelight, phenomenal film.
Definitely a guilty pleasure if you want to just sit back and crack up.
If this is a cheap movie on DVD, I'm buying it.
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. What's your rating? I'm thinking
I'm gonna give it an 8.
8. Wow.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
All right, I'm gonna go 7. So we'll leave it at that. Day 41. Here to see Loveless. I don't know anything about it.
It's probably Loveless in Russia.
Yeah, I think it's Russian.
I don't know. I know it's Russian.
It's
that's the only thing I know, and it's the first foreign film that's nominated in the Oscars that we are seeing.
True.
So I'm excited for that.
Yep. So we just got out of a Russian yawn movie. You tell me what you thought.
Can't give an answer. I was sleeping 80% of this movie.
I turned over to make a comment, and he's out, and I'm like, yeah, I would be too. But I mean,
I was so tired, and then that movie didn't help.
That was hard to step through. I think it was a good movie, but it wasn't. It was just so boring. Like the pacing, it was really bad. I mean, it reminded me a lot of the Foxcatcher, where it's the movie's already long enough, and the entire thing is slow, and then it feels slow. It's like the worst combination. So all in all, it'll put you to sleep if you're super tired. Yeah.
I literally missed the entire story, so I have no opinion on this movie whatsoever.
The kid in his bedroom had an interesting poster that looked like a Russian ripoff of The Incredibles, and I want to know, if anybody sees this movie, I want to know what that is, because I'm going to get that poster and I'm going to put it up. That's the only thing I'll get out of this movie that was pretty cool. Other than that, it was just another drama to me, and it was kind of slightly above average-ish. I don't know. What would you give it? Anything?
I don't know. I can't rate it.
Really? How long are you sleeping for?
Literally, So like the first time they met the one cop, like roughly a little bit after that, to when they started hanging up the missing posters at the end of the movie is when I woke back up. From
That
the
was
beginning
after
of the
the-
movie to the ending of the movie.
Well,
I missed the
was a while.
entire middle part of the movie.
yeah, the majority of it. All right, so I'll give it a 6.5, I guess, out of that.
I'll give it a 6.
Okay. Here to see
maths.
Death Wish. I think it's.
He means Taken 9, this time starring Bruce Willis.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, hang on. We're here to see Taken 9, starring Bruce Willis, but the wife is actually dead.
I
See
think
if
it
it's
looks
good.
bad.
Yeah. Bruce is back, ending week 6 on a high note.
Yeah, it was
Just,
alright.
I liked it.
Taken 9 was alright. It wasn't the greatest. but
Taken 9, but the wife dies.
It doesn't matter. Same garbage.
I know.
Still Taken 9. They finally kill her in movie 9.
yeah, yeah, something like that.
So maybe they won't make 10.
I liked it. It was good.
alright.
It suffered from a lot of corny stuff that could have made it like a better movie, but it was
Some
just in
cheesy
there. It's
acting.
really cheesy acting, and especially with the main villain. He's just sitting there in the elevator, like that scene where he's just like, getting better, huh? He could barely keep himself from giggling. I couldn't. Oh boy. All right, but besides that, I mean, everything else was okay, and I like the action, everything else with the guns and stuff, and he was doing a good job. So yeah.
That's decent.
What would you give it?
6.
Solid 7 for me.